Okay, for number 10, I'm going to start with my vertex. My vertex is going to be at -4, 0. It says x plus 4, so we do the opposite of that, which is -4. There are no numbers at the back or front of the problem that are being added or subtracted, so there's no vertical shift. The horizontal shift is 4 to the left. You can go back and watch the videos on 1 through 6, where I show you just one video for numbers 1 through 6, but it shows where and why we use that format for finding the vertex. Then in video number 7, I show this 1 over 1, 3 over 1, 5 over 1, 7 over 1, etc. pattern. And that's the way that the rate changes on the graph. It's not a linear function, which means that the rate does not stay constant. It changes. And a quadratic rate is always going to change by the same amount. So in this case, up 2, up 2, up 2. But there is a 0.5 in the front, which means that each of the y values is going to be 0.5 or half as far away from the vertex as they're supposed to be. So on this first number, instead of going over 1 up 1, I'm actually going to go over 1 up 1/2. Okay, I can take this pattern and I can multiply by 0.5 to see it. You can use 0.5, you can use 1/2. I think I'm going to use 1/2. So that's going to be 1/2 over 1. So I went over 1 up 1/2 if I'm looking at a slope, or up 1/2 over 1. The next one's going to be 3/2 over 1. Well, 3/2 is actually kind of nice to work with, because if I start with one of these pink points that I already put on the graph, and I go up 3/2, each half a box is one of those. So over 1 up a half a box, up 2 half boxes, and up 3 half boxes puts me right there. From the other point, same thing, over 1 to the left, going up 1 half box, 2 half boxes, 3 half boxes puts me right there. So I did 1/2, 3/2. The next one would be 5/2. So again, from those points, I can go over 1 and up 5 half boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over 1 on the left, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just because I can fit it on the graph, I can also do the next one, 7/2 over 1. So over 1 from the right and up 7 half boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then over 1 to the left, up 7 half boxes also puts me there. So I can get quite a few points on this nice quadratic graph.